it, you can go ahead and attach it by clicking on over here. Or if you want to provide any sort of data, you can do that. Or in our context, it is not valid, so I can remove this. So I've given it the role, objective, and context. And now I will hit a enter. Guys, will I hit a enter now? Will I hit a enter now? That is not the case. Okay, I won't go ahead and hit and enter now, because then the research report that we'll be getting will again be basic. We want a research assistant we want a research assistant who can make a research report as a senior PhD scholar. So what I'll be doing, guys, there is this deep search button. Do you see this deep search button over here? So what I'll be doing, I'll be simply clicking on this deep search button and activating it. And now I will go ahead and hit a enter. What have I done? I have given it a prompt in the magic prompt formula, role, objective, context, and added the deep search option over here. And now once I hit a enter, guys, we'll wait for Grok to act like a research assistant and make us a magical research, a research report. Let's wait for it. So it has already started to search the web. If I click over here, see what exactly is happening. Okay, it has looked for certain McKinsey report. Okay, McKinsey report on generative AI and the future of work in America. Okay, it is going through certain research report like this. It is going through certain PDF which is by the World Economic Forum on the future of jobs report 2025, basically last year. So it is going through that as well. Some PwC AI jobs meter report of 2025 last year. So we can see that as well. Again, certain McKinsey report. Okay, it is the same report. It is going through certain Microsoft report on Microsoft new future of work report 2025. So it is going through that. It is going through this Nextpod University report on how artificial intelligence will change the world. So like this, it is going through all of these research reports at an pace. And once it goes through all of these research reports, okay, once it goes through all of these documents which are there okay, it will start to make a detailed research report for us, which says that key points. Research suggests that AI will likely create more jobs than it displaces, with projections indicating a net global gain of around 78 million new jobs to be created by 2030. 78 million new jobs which are AI focused to be created. Okay, overview of AI's impact on jobs. So it is talking about that. Effects on white collar profession. What are the different white collar professions which will be affected? Essential skills for the future. What are the skills that people should be having? The AI revolution and the future of white collar employment. A comprehensive analysis. And you can see it has made a detailed research report, that too with citations. Yes, guys, you can see whatever paragraph it has written, it has added citations for the same as well, from where it has basically made this report. Like a proper research report has citations, it has data, because we asked it to make the data backed report. It has added data tables, proper citations, and made a proper research report. It is keeping on writing that. How many of you feel that this is absolutely mind-blowing? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you feel that this is mind-blowing stuff which is happening, how we are being able to create a detailed research report in a matter of few seconds. MB, matter of seconds, we are being able to create with citations, with proper data, the key citations, and with proper tables as well. All of it done in a matter of few seconds. That is the power of it. Okay, that is the power of it. So we have been able to use the magic prompt formula. Of course, we were not able to cover everything about prompt engineering, but we used the magic prompt formula in order to write a prompt, chose the deep search button, and that is how we have been able to create a research report like this. Okay, so this is, guys, tool number one for the day, how we were able to going forward, all of you can have a research assistant by your side who works 24/7. Okay, 24/7 on your behalf. Okay, that is a couple of people talking about plagiarism. Guys, all of this is AI generated. Okay, all of this information is available on the internet, and it has generated this research report with the help of AI. Okay, so if you tried it and if I try it, there is that the research report will be different. It would be somewhat different, but the overall context will be the same, because all of this research has been done by the internet. How many agree with me that this is the exact way a human would also have made a research report like this? How many of you agree that you would go to the internet, would read through various articles, various PDFs, various reports which are already out there in the internet? Okay, you would compile all of this information for you, and then basically write this research report basis on everything that you have compiled. So it is basically just making life simpler for you, exactly like a human would have worked. This is also working in the exact same manner itself. Okay, in the exact same manner itself. All right. So guys, this is about Grok, how it can work as your personal research assistant. But tell me, how many of you have this question in your mind? Aditya, why did you just use Grok? Why not use ChatGPT? Why not use Gemini? Why not use Perplexity or any of these tools? Why did you specifically use Grok only? How many of you have this question in your mind? How many of you have this question? Guys, I have two answers to this question. Number one, I feel Grok has the most recent data. Like Grok is fed with live Twitter data, live X data. Okay, Grok is a product of XAI, which is also the sister company of X. X is basically Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. So everything happening on Twitter, it has real time data about that, and that is why I feel Grok can do very good research because of the live amount of data it is being fed every moment. Okay, so that is why I believe I feel Grok is very good for doing research. But if you are someone who wants to try the same thing in Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, or let's say Chinese models like DeepSeek or any of these, okay, you can actually go ahead and do that as well. Will I ask you to go ahead and try it one by one? How many of you feel it would be very tedious if you have to go ahead and do the same thing in Grok, do the same thing in Gemini, do the same thing in ChatGPT, in Claude, in DeepSeek, etc., etc.? Very tedious, right? If you have to do it everything one by one. How about I try and solve this particular problem for you? How about we go about and use this particular tool which is called as Multi? How does Multi work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to get multi get app.getmulti.ai. Once I go over here, I can create a free account for myself. As once you create a free account for yourself, you will be able to see a screen like this. Now what do you need to do over here? You need to enter your prompt. Okay, you need to enter your prompt. Will I write the prompt once again? I won't do that. Okay, I'll simply use the prompt that we had used in Grok. So I'll use that, and I will basically then choose on compare model, and whichever model I want to use, I can go ahead and choose Claude, I can go ahead and choose Perplexity, I can go ahead and choose Gemini, I can go ahead and choose ChatGPT. Okay, I can go ahead and choose DeepSeek. Okay, I can go ahead and choose any of the models that I want. Okay, any of the models that I want an answer from. And once I choose that, okay, once I choose all of these models over here, what I'll be doing, I'll be going ahead and choosing. What about Grok? Yes, guys, you can choose Grok as well. Whatever models you want, you can go ahead and choose whichever model you want. And once you do all of that, what do? You simply go ahead and click on send. Once you do that, guys, my hands right over here, you can see that all of these models, okay, all of these models have started to generate responses for you. As you can see over here, GPT 4.1, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini 3 is working a bit slow over here. OpenAI, is already generating the answer. DeepSeek has generated the answer. Grok 4, it ran into some error. If we retry it again, it will be able to give you the answer over there as well. So basically, the point being, at one go, okay, at one go, we have answers from all of these models. Whichever you like, you can go ahead, choose that, and your work is done. How many of you feel that this is going to be very useful for you going forward? How many of you feel this is going to be very useful for you going forward? Okay, being able to generate all of these answers at one go itself. Okay, at one go itself. If you retry it, Grok will also be able to give you the answer. Just try it after some time, or if I read it, it will be able to give us the answer. Okay, so that we can give you what are the answers from different AI systems, and then you can choose whichever you like. Then simply go over there. If you like Grok, go to Grok and make the research report like we did exactly over here, and your work is done. That is how amazing this particular tool is. Guys, this was a bonus tool for all of you. How many of you love this bonus tool? How many of you love this bonus tool? Drop in B1 in the chat box if you love this bonus tool. Because as I mentioned over here, this was a bonus tool which I like, which I just thought of adding because you guys were entering so much in the chat box. B1, loved it. Loved the bonus number one tool. Loved it. B1, 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 B1. How many of you want one more bonus? How many of you want one more bonus tool? Okay, guys, we are going to be keeping on adding more and more bonus tools, basis on how much you interact with us. So how many of you want one more bonus? Drop in B2 in the chat box if you want one more bonus tool. B2, 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 B2. Want it? Yes, 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 yes. So one more bonus tool. Guys, tell me how many of you are too lazy to type? How many of you are too lazy to type? कि आदित्य टाइप करने में बहुत मेहनत लगता है. It is too much of effort to type. And how many of you noticed that while I was giving my prompt to Grok, okay, how many of you noticed that while I was giving my prompt to Grok, I was actually speaking and not typing? How many of you did notice that? Be very honest. Be very honest and drop in me in the chat box if you're someone who noticed that I was not even typing, I was actually speaking and my prompt was being written. Noticed? Me. Yes, I noticed. Okay. So, guys, I was using this particular tool, which is a bonus tool for all of you. I was using this particular tool which is called as Whisper Flow AI. Okay, so it is an amazing tool via which you can convert your voice into text in a very. Okay, how does it work? You can simply go to Whisperflow AI. Okay, this particular website. Okay, all of these links, guys, all of these links we'll be sharing with you along with the notes of the session, which we'll be sharing towards the end of the session. So once you go to whisperflow.ai, you can download it for your own system. If you use Windows, you can download it for Windows. You can download it in your phones as well. Yes, you can download it in your respective Android phone, iOS phone. You can download it in your Mac OS system, whichever system you use. You can download it, and there will be a trigger button. Via that trigger button, you can simply, I'll just show it to you. Okay, for Mac OS it is the FN button. Similarly for Windows, it will be able to show you, once you download it for completely free, it will be able to show you what is the trigger button. So if I simply click over here and speak out, all my voice will be converted to text in an amazing manner. A couple of people mentioned Otter can do the same, but it is not even remotely as good as this particular tool. Believe me when I say that it's an amazing tool via which you will be able to boost your productivity a lot. Okay, let me go ahead and show you an example. Does it just work in Grok? That is not the case. It works anywhere, wherever you are typing, be it a Google Doc, be it an Excel sheet, be it an email, whatever the case is. Let's say if I have to write an email to you. Hey guys, this is Aditya Goenka. I'm gonna be conducting a workshop on AI with my co-founder partner Aditya Kajavi tonight. So I am inviting all of you to for this particular workshop where we'll be learning some amazing AI tools. So hoping to see you over there. See you. So see, I wrote all of that and it has been converted into proper text with proper punctuations, with proper, with proper demarcations, with proper everything. You can see over there, it has automatically understood the exclamation mark over here as well. You can see bye bye, see you. It has automatically added the exclamation mark as well. I didn't. So that is how amazing this is. That is how amazing this is. Drop in a MB in the chat box if you feel that this is absolutely amazing. MB, mind blowing, amazing, MB. That is superb. Okay, guys, this was bonus number 2 tool for you. And believe me, start using it. Okay, start using it from tomorrow onwards itself, from today onwards itself. You will see a boost in your productivity. Okay, how to do it? Everything will be shared with you along with the notes of the session, detailed steps and everything that we'll be sharing towards the end. So you do not need to worry about it right now. Okay, now guys, comes tool number 2. How many of you would love to analyze any sort of scanned PDF, any sort of file that you have? You want to analyze it and find insights from it. How many of you would want to do something like that? Me. Okay, I see a lot of people dropping in a lot of me. Kajavi, would you like to cover something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, the tool which I'm going to cover right now is the most powerful tool and is the tool which I use on daily basis, right? No, I'm not talking about ChatGPT. I'm not talking about Gemini as well, right? This is one of my favorite tool. But before I share you this tool, right? Can you tell me one thing? Would you like to create a podcast out of the boring document that your boss sent you last night? Or would you like to create a podcast out of like 100-page documents that your management sent you and asked you to analyze, or your client sent you that this is my PRD, and would you like to create a podcast out of it or a video out of it, right? Personally, in my case, I'm consuming my knowledge in form of audio or video, right? Not only that, would you like to also create mind maps out of it? One more question, one more very important question. Would you like to analyze stocks like Mr. Warren Buffett? Would you like to analyze stocks like Mr. Warren Buffett? Yes? Do you think all of these things are possible, or do you think like I'm just like over promising? Let's see. All right. The tool which I'm going to share with you is the most powerful tool in today's workshop, and it's one of my favorite tool. It's called as Notebook LM, right? It's called as Notebook LM. So how to go to Notebook LM? Is it free? Absolute tools that we are sharing today are either free or freemium. Basically, you can use them for free, right? So if you want to go to Notebook LM, just go on Google and search Notebook LM, right? Notebooklm.google. This tool is from Google, right? So when you go on notebooklm.google, click on try notebook lm, right? Click on try notebook lm and you will be seeing window like this, right? You will be seeing window like this, and here you can create your new notebook. Click on create new notebook. Okay. So folks, once you have clicked on that, here you'll be seeing a window like this, right? Here you'll be seeing a beautiful window like this. Now here what you can do, you can upload all the documents that your boss sent you right over here, right? You can upload anything. You can upload PDF, you can upload TXT, you can upload PPTs, you can upload docs, you can upload any file that you want. Even you can upload images as well, right? Even you can upload images as well, no problem in that, right? After that, not only that, if you have recording of the meeting, right? Let's say your boss and you had like discussion for 3 hours, and out of these 3 hours you want to create a presentation, you want to like write a report, or you want to like create something. So then you can upload recording of the meeting here as well, or you can upload a YouTube video as well, right? You just have to click on YouTube website, like you just have to click on this, and here you can paste your YouTube link. Or let's say you have one drive. In that drive all of your documents are stored. You can simply click on the drive option and you can paste the link of your drive, so that like everything will be captured by our notebook LM, right? So let's try to upload sources one by one, right? So I can either upload file, I can either copy text, I can either like paste my YouTube video as well, folks. Now in this example I would like to analyze an Indian stock. Which stock should I analyze? Which stock should I analyze, folks, in Indian markets? Nifty is index, not stock. Infosys, Tata Motors, Mahindra, IOCL, Tesla. Tesla is not Indian company. Asian Paints, MRF, Tata, MRD, Reliance, TCS, Tata Motors, ITC, Reliance. All right. So I see Reliance a lot of times. So let's analyze Reliance for sake of this example. So folks, if I want to analyze Reliance, number one thing is collecting all the documents around Reliance. Makes sense? Does that make sense? Collecting the annual report of Reliance, collecting the conference call of Reliance, collecting the meeting interviews and AGMs of Reliance, and getting links of all of that, right? First of all, I have to collect data. Okay. How much time data collection will take on an average, according to you folks? It will take around 20-30 minutes, right? 20-30 minutes. We are in AI Tools Workshop. We are going to do everything in 10x way. So let's collect data in just matter of seconds. So what I'm going to do, simply you can click on add sources, and here you can tell it exactly what you want. So I want of Reliance Limited. So get all the relevant balance sheets, all the relevant AGM videos of Mukesh Ambani, and all the relevant investor presentations, and get other sources, other relevant sources as well. Okay. So I gave this prompt right over here. Now I'll ask AI to collect all of these documents for me, right? So here I'm selecting fast search. But if you are serious about your research, you can also do deep research, right? Deep research will take 2-3 minutes, but it will collect like around 100 documents on the internet. So I'll just click on this. So folks, now it is going on internet. It is trying to find all the relevant documents, right? It is trying to find all the relevant documents. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? Can I do it for crypto analysis? Absolutely. You can do it for crypto analysis. You can do it for your client projects. You can do it for your any kind of work, IT work, or any work that you want, right? So folks, drop in boom in the chat box, because right in front of you I have everything, right? I have transcript of the AGM, I have annual report, I have financial data, and it has found 10 more sources, right? It has found 10 more sources. It has found crediting report as well. It has found credit rating report as well, right? So now I'll just click on import. Okay, folks, a lot of you are working professionals. Someone said that someone is CEO, and I saw like managing directors as well in the session today. What is the biggest problem with AI right now? As a working professional, what is the biggest problem with AI right now? Tell me one thing honestly. Does that make sense to you, that biggest problem with AI right now is reliability? The biggest problem with AI right now is reliability. So whenever you like ask something to AI, you have to recheck the facts, because like sometimes AI will say 84%, but actually the number is around 70%, 75%. Happened with whom? Happened with whom? Drop in the chat box if you tried to work with AI and this happened. You wanted some answer from AI, but unreliable answers, right? Yes. So Notebook LM will erase thing. Whenever you ask some question to Notebook LM, right? So I can just name this notebook as Reliance Fundamental Analysis, right? So I can ask question right over here, right? So I can ask it, give me fundamental analysis of Reliance Industries like Mr. Warren Buffett will do, and finally give me buy, sell, or hold rating, act as Warren Buffett, right? So folks, I just gave this prompt. When I hit enter, so what it is going to do, it is not going to give me the generic answer. It is not going to give me the generic answer. It is going to go through the sources, right? It is going to go through the sources, and it is only going to give me everything with citation. Everything with citation only in the sources. Who is absolutely mind blown, right? So whatever documents that you have in your industry specific to your knowledge base, you can upload it over here, and the answers that you're going to get are going to be with citations. The all the answers that you're going to get are going to be with citations, right? So here you solve for the reliability. Even as a working professional, even I feel this, like this problem with AI right now is reliability, right? Can I trust the data which AI has produced, right? Simply by uploading all of your documents and restricting AI, instead of like going on infinite internet, restricting it in all the like correct research papers and all the correct books, is going to give you the 10 times better answers. It is going to better answers, right? So folks, now you can feel it like it is little bit slow. The answer was slow, right? Everyone agree with me? Answer was little bit slow, right? Yes. But now here comes the reliability part. You can everything, right? Here you can see this Reliance modern super glue. Reliance Geo has about 8 million subscribers, and after this line you can see the dot over here, and here it is giving the citation. Who is absolutely mind blown? Now it is giving the citation right over here, right? It is giving me the exact citation from the PDF, right? It is giving me the exact citation from PDF. Who is absolutely mind blown? And not only that, you can see every line is fact checked and every line has citation, right? Now reliability will go through the roof, and here you currently present this data in front of your boss, right? So here it is giving the buy rating, and it is like giving entire analysis of Reliance as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Not only this, this is not only power of notebook LM, right? I told you we can create podcast out of it as well, right? Let's say your boss sent you any document, or you have any long text format, you can create podcast out of boring research papers or anything. So what I have to do, just click on audio overview, click on this pen icon, right? And here you can exactly tell it what you want to achieve with the podcast, right? So I'm trying to understand Reliance Industries. I'm new investor. Create a podcast in such a way that I will understand everything about Reliance in Reliance Industry, which I need to know. Right? So I can select the length, short, default, or long. And best part, I can select language as well. I can create podcasts in Tamil, Urdu, Malayalam, Hindi, right? Marathi, Oriya, Bangla. In all of these languages, in Gujarati languages, I can create my podcast in. Here you can see all the Indian languages as well. So after European languages, you can see right over here we'll be having few Indian languages as well. So here Konkani, Nepali, Marathi, Maithili, Hindi, Bangla, Punjabi, Gujarati, Odia, Telugu, Malayalam, all of these languages you can create in, right? So I can select any language I want. Now I'll click on generate. Okay, so the podcast will be created. Not only that, folks, you can also create video in similar fashion in whatever language you want and whatever like theme you want, right? You can select any language that you want and any theme that you want, right? After that, you can create mind map out of it as well. Just click on mind map and it will create my. You can create report out of it as well. Let's say if you want a brief report to understand everything from this document, so you can create this report by selecting study guide or brief document, or create your own report. So I can create my own report, and here I can give it a prompt, and it will be creating report for me as well. So I'll create a brief doc. After that, you can create flashcards as well. Let's say if you study for something, and if you are reading, if you are preparing for interview, and if you want to understand, like if you want to just revise, so you can create these flashcards, and you can just go through them, and you can get every understanding of everything. You can create quiz as well if you want to understand, if you have good understanding or not. You can create quiz, create infographic. You can create slides as well. This is the best feature. Let's say I can tell it. So I'm working in Airtel as a marketing manager, and focus on geo business of Reliance from this, and create me a presentation to present to my management tomorrow. What's growth of Reliance Geo and how it is going to impact Airtel's, right? So I'll create on like I'll create a slide deck as well, and finally I can create a data table as well. Whatever data is there, it will get that data in data format. So now it will take some time. So as you know, good work takes time, so it will take around 9-10 minutes. So I have already created it before the session so that I can show to everyone. So folks, right here, who is ready to listen to the podcast? Who is ready to listen to the podcast? is ready for the podcast, right? So I'll just click on play.
Yeah, and our mission today is to unpack a really unprecedented corporate shift. We're looking at the 48th annual general meeting from August 29th.
Who is absolutely mind blown?
And we're cross-referencing that against.
And not only that, I can join into this podcast as a host as a host as well, and I can ask question, right? So I can just join into this podcast.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Whoa, did someone just break the
Hey.
fourth wall? Let's hear it.
So I had this question to like invest in Reliance, so I'm not able to take the decision. I'm a working professional. My risk appetite is low. What do you think about Reliance stock?
Oh, that's a fantastic question.
Thank you for jumping in.
And we really appreciate you bringing your personal context into this.
It's important to remember that we can't give investment advice.
We're not financial advisors, but what we can do is give
Folks,
you a
who
really
is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown by this. Right? Not only that, I told you we are going to create video here. You can see video is created out of whatever documents that you have uploaded. Right? Video is created out of whatever documents that you have uploaded.
Reliance
Right?
Industries just dropped its roadmap for the next decade at their big 20.
So you can see it has created me video
Here,
with
let's get into the
beautiful
strategy.
PPTs and
Their whole
everything.
mission really breaks down into 4 clear pillars. First, you've got to build the physical backbone, right? So they're building massive
Right.
green power data centers.
Who is absolutely mind blown? You created video out of the boring research report or boring data that you have, right? I created a podcast in Hindi as well. You can speak in Hindi or Marathi or Telugu, Tamil, whatever language you are comfortable in. And after that, we have created a data table as well. So you can open this data table and you can export this. So you can give a prompt, right? From this raw data, just create me a table around this particular data. It is going to do that as well. And finally, we also have a infographic, right? Finally, we have also have an infographic, and this infographic is like, I think it is a PPT. No. Yeah, so I opened the infographic. So folks, out of all the documents which I uploaded, it created this beautiful infographic with like, just see, animated face of Mukesh Ambani as well, illustrated face of Mukesh Ambani as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? From all the documents which I showed you, right? It has also created a infographic as well, right? And after that, I also have a mind map. I also have a mind map where I can go, I can see, and I can consume knowledge in a 10x better way. I can consume knowledge in 10x better way, right? So I have mind map, and also we discuss like with slides, right? Slides. Who here, like, how much time, folks, do you spend on creating presentations? How much time do you spend on creating presentations single week? 2-3 hours, 1 hour, 3 hour a day, 2-3 hours, right? So whatever meeting that your boss had with you, just upload recording of that meeting in here, upload 3-4 reference documents, and now ask it to create a slide. We have asked it to create a slide deck right over here. So let's see if it has generated that slide deck, and if it hasn't, so I'll just show you here. So it is still generating. So I'll show you the slide deck which we generated, like I generated before the session, just to show you folks. All right. So folks, I created a slide deck in Hindi. No, in Marathi, right? I created a slide deck in Marathi just to show you folks, right? So you can see it has created a slide deck in Marathi, right? But everyone won't understand it. So I'll just open the English one, right? So I created a slide deck in English as well. So you can create slide decks in any language you want. You can impress your bosses like anything, right? Just see quality of this slide deck, right? Just see the quality. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? I uploaded some reference documents, and from this, I gave a prompt. I want this particular slide deck, and it has created the entire slide deck with entire images and everything, right? A professional, I think above professional quality slide deck, above professional quality. Is it only that if you want to upload your company's logo, no problem. Take it to Google Slides and do that. Click on share. After that, you can see right over here, you can export it to Google Slides as well, right? And you can take it to Google Slides and you can work on it over there as well, right? You can download it as PDF as well. So what, you can do anything you want, right? It is that good. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown. Drop in AMB in the chat box if you are absolutely mind blown, right? By seeing the capabilities. Not only that, you can also run a quiz. Let's say if you want to see if you are prepared on that topic or not, you can also run a quiz, right? So I'll just show you like how the quiz works. So it will ask you questions and answer those questions, and it will tell you what are the right answers, right? You can also see the flashcards, which will show you how what are the correct answers and everything, right? What was the Reliance Industries record consolidated revenue in financial year 25? So the answer is you can just click on see answer and you can see the answer. Who is absolutely mind blown, right? What is the name? Name is Notebook LM, right? Notebook LM. So this is how powerful Notebook LM is. This is how powerful Notebook LM is, right? So one tool to rule them out. One tool to rule them out. Okay. So now moving on, right? Notebook LM is really, really good, but Notebook LM is really, really good for consumption of knowledge and for creating presentations, right? But now, let's say if you want to edit some images, as a working professional, we have to create some posters, or we have to edit some images, or we have to conceptualize some things, right? So would you like images like this, right? Images like this. So I was having coffee with Mr. Steve Jobs in front of pyramids in this morning. After that, I went on spree with Mr. Elon Musk and Mr. Donald Trump, and in the afternoon, I met Ronaldo, right? So now, who would like to create something like this, right? Something like this. Of course, this is not for working professional. I'm just showing it to you for fun. But yeah, of course, for working professional, if you want to create posters wishing people on Diwali, Eid, or Christmas, if you want to create posters by which, like, if you want to conduct some conference, and if you want to create posters like this, you can see our ads. 90% of my advertisements in company are generated by AI. Does this contain watermark? Absolutely not. Is it free? Absolutely, it is free, right? So if you want to create something like this, so the tool which I personally like is ChatGPT, but also with ChatGPT Gemini, right? So you can simply go on Gemini. Gemini and ChatGPT both can do it, and both quality is equivalently good, right? You can simply go on Gemini, and here what you have to do, just click on add files, upload a file, upload any image you want, right? And just give a prompt. Add Kohli with me, right? Add Kohli with me. So I'll just give this simple prompt. And now it will take some time. And it will use Nano Banana, right? It will use Nano Banana. Okay. And in like few moments, in like 20 seconds, we are going to have a mind-blowing image, right? We are going to have a mind-blowing image. So I simply uploaded the photo which I uploaded is like one of my selfie, like random selfie, right? So folks, you can see it is thinking as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Yes. I know for like working professional, this might not be a use case, but I just wanted to show it for fun, right? For working professional, what you can do, you can like I'll just show you application for work, right? So I'll just open a new chat. I'll upload my image again, right? And I'll give this prompt. Use the person in picture and Christmas greeting card. Use your creativity, and the face that you're going to use of person should look realistic, but it should be in cartoon format, right? Or we can do Independence Day as well, right? So you can simply upload it and it will be creating entire thing for you. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Is it paid? No, it is free. But this is scary good. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you have to think twice. Whatever you see on internet, you have to think twice before accepting the reality, right? Before accepting. Okay. Folks, this was one use case by which you can, as a working professional, you can create like any invitations or anything that you want. Now, who would like to create entire websites, right? Who has understanding of UI UX? Can I get me in the chat box if you have understanding of UI UX? Me. Yes. How much time did you guys take to learn UI UX? How much time did you guys take to learn UI UX? 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, 9 month, 3 month, 2 month, 6 month, 7 month. Folks, does everyone in the session right now want to become a proficient UI UX person in just matter of 1 minute? Drop in yes in the chat box. If you are ready to become a developer in just 1 minute. Yes. Love this energy. All right. So again, the tool which I'm going to use for this is again Gemini, right, folks? So here you can use the person in picture and create an Independence Day greeting card. So you can see right over here, it has created this. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Happy Independence Day, Jai Hind, and everything. Right? It looks like absolutely super professional. Right? Okay. So I can send this to my team on Slack. And of course, I'm going to send it on this Independence Day. I'm going to download this and share this with my team. All right. Okay. So folks, again, the tool which we am going a UI UX developer is Gemini again, right? It's Gemini. Okay. Just go to Gemini. Just go to Gemini, and here, whatever website that you want to create or whatever app interface that you want to create, just talk to it in plain simple English or plain simple Hindi, Marathi, Bangla, whatever language you are comfortable with, right? So let's say, for example of let's create a paid supplies website, right? I'll just give this prompt: act as a senior UI developer who has really good designing sense and create me a image of UI for a paid supply store, right? I'll simply give this prompt and I'll click enter. So now it will create me the exact image, the design which I want, right? Now it will create me the design which I want. Okay. Folks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much time do you feel like you have already saved? We promised you that you are going to save 2 hours of your time on daily basis. After just learning like these few tools, how much time do you feel you are going to save daily basis? Can I get one answer in the chat box? A lot of time, 80% of time, 4 hours at least, 20 hours, 4 hours, entire day. So I think we have fulfilled our promise. Should I discontinue with the session or continue with the session? Continue. Yes, I'm just joking. All right. Okay, folks. So you can see, so here I wanted to say paid supplies, but it said paid supplies. But again, you can see the website. Can you see the website, folks? Just see the website. Who feels like this is absolutely on the point and this is really beautiful looking website? Drop in yes in the chat box if you feel like this is like absolutely beautiful looking website. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So as I promised, I make everyone right over here is a UI person in just 1 minute, right? Is a UI developer in just 1 minute. So now let's say if you want to code this in HTML and CSS, right? If you want to code entire thing, how much time do you think it will take you to code entire thing, right? Designing and coding entire thing, how much time do you think it is going to take you? 3 days, 7 days, 2 to 3 days. Can I create wireframe? Absolutely, you can do that as well. 7 days, right? 4 to 5 days. I don't know coding. By the way, does everyone in the session, do you want to create code for this in just 1 minute? Does everyone in the session, do you guys want to create code for this in just 1 minute? Yes. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and create a code for this as well. So I'll just ask it to write me front end code for this, right? I'll just give this simple prompt, and folks, with this simple prompt, it is going to think about it. Now it is going to go through the image. It is going to design the goals. It just think like a product. It is going to finalize what language it is going to use. Now it will start coding, right? It will start coding. Okay, folks. So it is giving me the color scheme and everything. And now it has started writing codes, right? It has started writing codes. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? See, my hands are up in the air and it is writing code continuously, right? It is writing code continuously and my hands are in the air. Who is absolutely mind blown? Yes. So I created entire code. I became front-end engineer in just matter of 10 seconds, right? I became a front-end engineer in just matter of 10 seconds. But now you must be thinking, Aditya, like it can give random code as well. I want to test it. So let's test it. Okay. So I'll just copy the code and I'll search run HTML code online. I'll open the first compiler. I'll simply paste it over here, right? The code. Now the moment of truth. So it is throwing some error, right? It is, I think, let me just reload it. Okay, I think I have not copied it properly. Let me do it again. And let me just run the code again. Okay, so what I can do, let's say it is throwing this error. What I can do, I can simply take a screenshot of this. I can simply take a screenshot of that. It showed some error because I can show you how to fix this, right? I don't know anything about coding. Even in that case, I can simply take screenshot of this. So now I'll paste it here. It is showing this error. Please fix, right? Screenshot of this, and I told it like you didn't do a good job. Now fix it, right? So now it is going to create a website. It is going to finalize the structure, right? So it is telling me why this error is there. So I can ask it to write me a new code which will run direct, right? Which will run directly. I don't want to download any libraries or I don't want to give access to anything. So it is creating me a new code. Let's see if this code works. Okay. So let's give 1 minute to this. So after this, once we have working front end code, you can also ask it to write backend code for this as well, and it can write backend code, and simply you can use that backend code for your website. Right now, let me just again paste this and run this. Okay, folks, who is absolutely mind blown? It has created me this website. It has created me this interactive website. You can see, right? So it has created me this website in just matter of 1 minute, right? In just matter of 1 minute, let me just go in the website and I'll just show you guys, right? So you can see it has created me this website in just matter of 1 single minute, right? In just 1 single minute, we have created this website, right? So you can add images over here. You can edit anything you want, whatever changes that you want to get done. You can simply tell it in simple language, and it will be doing that. Now I can ask it to write me backend code for it as well, right? Write me backend code as well. Backend code as well, right? And simply it will create me the backend code as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box. AMB, AMB, right, folks? So now my dear friend Gemini is creating me backend code as well in Node.js and Express, right? So it is creating me backend code as well. But is it enough? Is it enough? I don't think so. Who here feels like AI is right now advanced? I need to create entire CRM, ERPs, or any client project that I have, or any personal app I want in just matter of 1 minute. Do you feel like it is possible creating applications in 1 minute? Do you feel it is possible? No, 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 no. So folks, you can see right over here, it is writing me entire backend code, right? But this is, I'm greedy, right? I'm greedy. I want to create entire application in just 1 minute, right? So if I do that, folks, will you be absolutely mind blown? If I create entire applications, let's say CRM for a restaurant. If I create a CRM front in just 1 minute, do you think like it is going to absolutely change the game? It is going to change how you think about AI. Yes. So for that, the tool which I'm going to use is called as aistudio.google.app, right? aistudio.google.com. So here, what you have to do, you simply describe what kind of app you want, right? You simply have to describe what kind of app you want, right? Simply tell it over here, right? I can simply ask it to create me CRM for a restaurant, which is based out of Mumbai. This CRM should track revenue and inventory of the restaurant. All right, folks, a CRM for restaurant, which is based out of Mumbai, this CRM should track revenue and inventory of the restaurant. One simple, I'll just click on build. So I went to aistudio.google.com and there I just gave a simple prompt, right? So now it will be building the app. It will be building app and it will take some like around 2 minutes. 2 minutes to build the app. So folks, it is thinking like professional person who is it is thinking like professional program manager, and you can see it is like right now like defining what exactly should be the product, and after that it has started coding. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? This is free. Absolutely, this is free. Right? So you can see it has already started creating the application, right? It has already started creating the code for application. You can see in the code, you can see right over here, folks. It is writing the code. My hands are up in the air. My hands are up in the air. It is writing code on its own. Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Anything for HRs and recruiters, you can create your own app. I'm teaching you how to you can create your own app. You can create apps for like tracking your candidates and everything. Right? So I'll just give it permission. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown by seeing what I have built, right? Without having any coding knowledge, nothing. I have English knowledge, right? You like even without English knowledge as well. You can have Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Malayalam knowledge as well, and you can still create entire thing. Who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? It has created me daily revenue dashboard, inventory value. It has created me customers, and after that, it has created me this entire report as well, right? So you can upload and you can tell it like you can add items and you can add in inventory, you can everything, right? Whatever error is there, you can fix that error as well. Who is absolutely mind blown? Right? Earlier, this kind of projects used to take around 20-25 lakh for IT companies. Right now, I showed it to you in front of you in just 1 minute, right? Right? MB. Even in personally in my company, we have created more than 55 applications which we use on daily basis by using this only, right? So we have created entire presentation bonus tool, folks. You can also go on Kimi, right? You can also go on Kimi, and in Kimi you can select this particular slide option, right? Kimi.com. You can select this slide option and you can tell whatever presentation that you want. It will take 10 minutes and you will be getting presentations like this, right? So I created a presentation on Reliance before this session just to show you guys. So you will be getting presentations like this which are absolutely editable and you can do anything with these presentations, right? And these presentations are reliable because they are backed by deep research, right? They are backed by deep research of Kimi. Okay, folks. Now we created presentation, we created apps, we wrote front end code, we learned graphic designing. What is one more thing which every working professional has to do? What is one more thing which is every working professional has to do? Right? Analyzing data, Excel, analyzing data. Yes, absolutely right. Folks, now would you like to analyze data? Would you like to analyze data using AI? Yes. It is one of the most important things. So I would like to invite Goenka to show you how you can analyze data using AI.
Guys, before we move into that, how many of you are truly mind blown right now by whatever Kachave taught you? Okay, Notebook LM, the powers of it, how you can make a podcast, how you can enter a podcast, how you can make PPTs, how you can make complete apps and websites with the help of AI, how you can make any sort of images with the help of AI. How many of you are truly mind blown by everything that he has covered so far? Yes, mind blowing, MB. And how many of you feel that we have already covered our promise? Okay, I promised you towards the starting of this session that I'll save you 2 hours of your time every single day to make you a super working professional. How many of you feel that you are already empowered enough to be able to save 2 hours of your time every single day going forward? How many of you feel we have already fulfilled our promise? Yes, I feel. Yes, already done. That is superb. Much more than that. That is, but guys, we are not done yet. Okay. How many of you feel that you spend a lot of time to do data analysis and derive meaningful insights out of it? Like you feel that you would spend actually a lot of time in Microsoft Excel on every single day basis. How many of you face this Microsoft Excel too much time? Data analysis takes a lot of time. Yes, agree with me. So we'll try to solve that problem, right now. Now, guys, before we go into that, let's say we have this particular table with us. Okay, let's say we have this particular Excel file with us, which is the equity data of Asian Paints. Okay, which is the equity data of Asian Paints from 1st of July 2024 to 30th June 2025. Basically, till the middle of last year, 30th June 2025. From 1st July 2024 to 30th June 2025. Okay, why we have taken older data because this is according to SEBI norms. Because we are talking about Asian Paints data, we have taken older data. Okay, so we have the Asian Paints equity data between this time period. We have the open price, high price, low price, etc., etc., number of trades, volume, value. We have all of this data. And if we want to analyze all of this data, what do you think? How much time will it take you in order to analyze all of this data, make visualizations, make pivot tables, make charts out of this data, make a research, make a analysis report out of this data, all of this? What do you think? How much time will it take you in order to do something like that? 4 hours, 3.5 hours, 1 week, okay, days, okay, 4 hours, 4 days, okay, 5 hours, 7 to 10 days, okay, 5 hours, 5 hours, couple of hours, at least 6 hours, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days. Okay, I see these sort of responses out there in the chat box. People will take days in order to make analysis reports, in order to analyze this data, make visualizations, pivot tables, pivot charts, etc., etc. Guys, how about we try to do it in a matter of couple of minutes right now? How about we try to do it in a couple of minutes right now? Okay, I am also not sure how we'll do it. Let's try and see how we can go about achieving this. Guys, tool number 6 for the day. Tool number 6 for the day, it is AI. How does Julius AI work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So what we'll be doing, we'll be simply going to Julius.ai. Once we go to Julius.ai, again, we can go ahead and make a free account for us. Okay, like this, I have also created a free account for myself. Once you create a free account for yourself, you will be able to see a screen like this. So what you need to do, you need to attach your data set that you want to analyze. Okay, so I want to analyze this Asian Paints equity data, which I showed to you. So I'll simply go ahead and attach this particular data set and let Julius read. Okay, read this data set, and then we'll start to analyze it as well. So Julius has read this particular data set. Now what we'll be doing, we'll be giving it a prompt. Okay, the prompt would be analyze this data set and give me key insights from it. So I just mentioned analyze this data set and give key insights from it. Now I hit a enter. Now guys, once I hit a enter, my hands right here in front of all of you. Okay, my hands right here in front of all of you. Let's see what exactly Julius is able to do for us. So Julius writing a few lines of code for us, and it is writing a few lines of code in Python. So via that, like if even if you're someone who has zero knowledge in Python, it is being able to write the lines of code itself, and with the help of that, it has been able to generate. Here are the key insights from your Asian Paint dataset from 1st July 2024 to 30th June 2025. Okay, so it has based on the clean data, so it has generated few data tables, and it has started to generate visualization tables. Guys, I did not even ask it to generate visualizations, and it has already started to make charts of close price versus the date. It has made the entire chart for that. It has made certain more tables, and it is right now writing the overall price behavior, the time series of the daily close price, etc., etc., the volatility and the intraday ranges. And my hands right here in front of all of you, it is doing all of it automatically. How many of you feel that this is absolutely mind-blowing stuff which is happening right here in front of you? Drop in A and B in the chat box if you feel this is absolutely mind-blowing stuff which is happening in front of you. Yes, AMB, is it free? Guys, as I told you, all the tools that we are covering are either free or freemium. Even I am using the free version of Julius itself. And you can see it is being able to do all the analysis, make visualization tables for us, and make visualization charts for us. And it is not done yet. Okay, it is not done yet. It is still writing more, like, it is giving us further more analysis on liquidity and trading activity, volatility and intraday ranges on, relative to 52-week extremes, etc., etc. It is being able to do all of that. Okay, meanwhile guys, tell me something, once we are done with this, once we are done with the analysis, okay, what other way, would you like to present your data in front of your peers in your office? Okay, whenever you are done with this analysis, you would be expected to do a presentation on the same as well. Agree with me? In most of the cases, even when you are once you are done with the analysis, you would be expected to give a presentation on the same as well. Agree with me? Yes. So will I go ahead and make a PPT from scratch? Will I go ahead and make a PPT from scratch? I won't do that. What will I do? I will go to Julius again, and I'll tell Julius, okay, so I have to make a PowerPoint presentation on this analysis. So can you give me a link to download a PowerPoint presentation file which has multiple visualizations from this particular data set, and all these visualizations are there in the PowerPoint file itself. Okay, so I am giving Julius a prompt. I don't know whether it will work. I don't know whether it will work. But let's see. Let's see. I am asking Julius to give me a link to download a PowerPoint file, which will be, which has all the visualizations, because I have to do it in my office, right? Whenever I am presenting in front of my peers, juniors, seniors, they'll be expecting a PowerPoint file. Just like this sort of analysis won't make the cut. Okay, so will I go ahead and make it from scratch, or will I ask Julius to do it? Let's see if Julius is able to help us in this particular scenario. Okay, so Julius has given us something. Okay, it's a blue color link. Let me click on that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It has given us certain downloadable file. Let me click on this. And guys, I want the biggest boom on the chat box. Okay, I want the biggest boom on the chat box, because we have been able to create a PowerPoint file which is of the Asian Paints equity analysis from July 2024 to June 2025 with the daily close price, and it has added further more visualizations of volume versus date, of price versus date, of frequency, of daily returns distribution, a close versus 20-day MA, all of these analysis done, visualizations made, and PowerPoint file created for you in a matter of few seconds. People who were mentioning they'll take 7 to 10 days, 4 hours, we have been able to do all of this in the last couple of minutes itself. Okay, in the last couple of minutes. Now you might be having this question in your mind, Aditya, PPT to ban gaya, but tell me honestly, is this PPT usable? Okay, you might be asking this question. How many of you have this question for me? Is this PPT even usable, Aditya? Like how basic this particular PPT is looking, no design sense, nothing, just white and black PPT. What will I do with this PPT? How many of you have this particular thing in your mind? Aditya, so basic PPT, what will I do with it? Have the same question? Yes. So if you have this question, guys, people in my community, they do everything with the help of AI. Whenever there is a problem thrown at them, they try to solve it with the help of AI. So will I just go ahead and start designing the PPT from right from scratch? I won't go ahead and do that. Okay, people in my community who are AI empowered, who are, who do everything with the help of AI, they will go ahead and use the latest version of Microsoft Office, the AI features inside Microsoft Office. So if you go to home, and on the top right hand side, you will find this designer button over here. Okay, and in the latest version of Microsoft Office, it is AI enabled. Go to home and go to the top right hand side, the designer tab button over here. Once you go to the designer tab button, you will see something like this popping up on the right hand side of your screen. Okay, so there are multiple design options. You can go ahead and click on that. Apologies guys, excuse me for that. Okay, so if you click over here, you can see that you have been able to convert your boring looking PPT. Okay, you have been able to convert your boring looking PPT into a much more version of the PPT. If you click over here, if you don't like that, if you like this, you can click over here, PPT converted to this format. If you don't like this, you can convert it to this. If you like this, you can convert it to this. If you don't like this, you can convert it to this. If you don't like this, you can convert it to this. Like this, you have innumerous number of options, design ideas which you can choose, via which you can convert your just white and black boring looking into something like this, which is much more beautiful than what we were seeing earlier. And if you think that this is just one slide, you can go to next slide. Designer will automatically suggest you designs basis on what you chose in slide 1. So you can go ahead and choose this, or you can go ahead and choose this, whichever one you like, you can go ahead and choose that. Okay, similarly, go to slide 3, you can go ahead and choose this. Slide 4, you can go ahead and choose this. Slide 5, you can go ahead and choose whatever option comes. And like this guys, we have an entire PPT. Okay, we have an entire PPT done, which is beautiful, which has everything that you need, all of it done in a matter of few seconds. How many of you are mind blown by this as well? How many of you are mind blown by this as well? Mind blown? MB. If you want more design ideas, you can click over here, see more design ideas, and you can try and design something of your own as well. Mind blown by it, mind blown by it. But that is not it. Okay, when you are have done this sort of analysis, okay, you may be asked for an Excel dashboard as well. How many of you feel that PowerPoint is there? I might be asked for an Excel dashboard from my peers or from my management as well. Agree with me? Agree with me? Yes. Yes, agree with me that might be an expectation to provide the Excel dashboard as well. So if that is required, will I again go to Excel and do everything from scratch? Will I go to Excel and make the dashboard from scratch? I won't go ahead and do that. What will I do? Again, I'll go to Julius and I will tell Julius, okay, I want an Excel dashboard. Give me a link to download an Excel file which has another sheet called dashboard, and in that sheet add all the visualizations that you added in the PowerPoint file as well, or you can add other visualizations as well. Okay, so give me the link to download the final Excel file which has the dashboard containing the visualizations. Okay, so I have given it, do I need to mention the PowerPoint thing? I don't need to mention it. Add all the visualizations, or you can add other visualizations as well. Okay, and give me the final Excel file. Okay, now once I hit a enter over here, okay, once I hit a enter over here, again it will start to do certain sort of magic. Okay, again it will start to do certain sort of magic. Let's just wait for it. Let's just wait for it. Let's see what exactly happens. Let's see whether Julius is able to help us with with this sort of analysis in the Excel dashboard itself. Okay, so it is going through certain, it is writing certain lines of code. What about confidential data? How secure is this, guys? All big LLMs which are out there are already being able to access your data. Okay, talking specifically about Julius or any tool that we have covered, we have gone through the the privacy policy of all of these models, and they are very, very secure. Okay, so you can go ahead and use that because already your data is being accessed by big techs like Microsoft, Google. They already have your data. So this data is just being used in a very secure manner by tools like this in order to make your life simple, because AI is something which will be enabled out of job every sort of company. It is just happening as we speak, so it is bound to happen. It is better that you learn it as soon as possible and you start implementing it. So guys, I had asked it to make a dashboard. Let's see whether it has able to make a dashboard. So guys, if I go to this dashboard tab, okay, my Excel dashboard created for me. I don't have to even open Microsoft Excel in order to create a dashboard. My dashboard is ready for me. How many of you are mind blown by this as well? How many of you are absolutely mind blown by this? Okay, Julius gave me this file, I downloaded it, and my dashboard is already done. Dashboard already ready. Okay, ready, awesome, awesome. For those people who were asking about confidentiality, how many of you would love to, okay, this is also something which I had not planned, but like since you guys asked this question, how many of you would love to make this sort of dashboard or do analysis inside Microsoft Excel with the help of AI? Drop in AI in the chat box if you want me to cover this one more bonus way of doing analysis in Microsoft Excel itself. Let's say you do not want to go to Julius, or you want to do it in Microsoft Excel itself. How do you go about doing it? Okay, simply go to any sort of data that you have. Simply go to any sort of data that you have, and again use the latest AI features of Microsoft Excel. When you go to on the top right hand side of your screen, you see this analyze data button. Once you click on this analyze data, guys, what do I see? I see this invert table button. Let me click over here. If I click over here, my pivot table ready for me. Okay, if I click over here, insert chart, I have a chart of number of trades versus date ready for me. Okay, if I click over here, then this return percent has as a date. It has done certain sort of analysis, return percent versus date, and it has been able to figure out outliers and mark this in a specific format. Okay, if I click over here, another chart created for me. Okay, another chart created for me. Like this, I have 35 different visualizations which are ready for me in a matter of few seconds. I have been able to do that even without leaving Microsoft Excel. I have done all of this analysis as you can see on my screen. Okay, all of this analysis I've been able to do in a matter of few seconds. How many of you are shocked? Okay, how many of you are wowed? Like, what exactly is happening? Either what exactly is happening? Drop in wow in the chat box if you are not being able to understand what exactly is happening and you're just wow. Okay, all of this analysis you can look over here done inside Microsoft Excel even without leaving Microsoft Excel. Okay, basically the point being, you can achieve all of this with the help of AI. You should just know what to do, when to do, whenever a problem statement is thrown at you. Okay, so this is what we were able to do with the help of Julius so far. But you might be again having this thing, ki Aditya, this is something which everyone in my office can do, though they might take a lot of time to do it. They might take 7 days to do it, they might take 10 days to do it, and I am able to do it in minutes. But still everyone will be able to do it. I want to create a wow impression in front of everyone in my office. How many of you want to create a wow impression in front of everyone in your office? Like, not only you are being able to do it faster, but you are being able to do something extraordinary beyond and above everyone, what everyone is doing. So if you want to do something like this, what we'll be doing, we'll be again going to Julius and we'll be telling Julius, okay, so I want to create a wow impression in front of everyone in my office. So give me a link to download a 3D dynamic interactive visualization out of this data set. Okay, so give me a link to download a 3D dynamic interactive visualization out of this dataset. So if I give a prompt like this to Julius, let's see whether Julius is able to help me with anything. Let's see if Julius is able to help me with anything to create this wow impression, which will completely make my peers in my office go bonkers. Okay, it will completely make my peers in my office go bonkers. So it is writing a few lines of code. We'll just wait for it. We'll wait for it to write this few lines of code to see what is the output Julius gives to us. Okay, to see what is the output that to us. So it is writing it, something which would have taken you days of your time. It is being able to do it in a matter of few minutes. Let's wait for it and see what it is able to do for us. Okay, so it is building a 3D interactive scatter, as you can see over here. Now it is writing few more lines of code which I don't need to say. So now it has given print HTML file name. Now it has started to think further and started to give us the answer. And there is certain link which is there. I'll again click on this link. Let me see what exactly, let me see what happens over here. If I click over here, guys, I want this time around, I want the biggest, okay, biggest MB in the chat box, because I have a 3D dynamic interactive visualization which I can zoom in, zoom out, I can play around with it, I can do whatever I want, and I have this 3D interactive visualization in a HTML format, which when I show to everyone in my office, they will go bonkers. Okay, everyone will go bonkers because you are being able to do something like this in a matter of few minutes. Biggest MB, biggest AMB, AMB, mind blown, truly blown. So all of this done with the help of Julius. Now going forward, tell me how many of you would love to get my help. Okay, you would love to get my help in cracking your you feel certain times there is a certain job that you want to apply for, you apply for it, but you're never getting called for interviews. How many of you feel that you're never getting called for interviews even after applying for jobs? Yes, me face this problem. Even if you feel that you are apt for this position, still you are not getting called for interviews. Guys, why is that happening? Because your resume is not ATS friendly. What is ATS? Applicant tracking system friendly. So whenever you apply to a job, a software assesses your resume whether you are a job or not, even before it reaches a human. So your resume needs to be ATS friendly so that you are getting called for interviews. And most of the times we realize resumes are not ATS friendly, and that is why you're not getting called for interview. How do you solve this problem? With the help of this tool number 7, guys, that we have built in-house for you. Okay, this is a tool that we have built in-house for all of you, and we'll be providing you access to it as well. It will be provided along with the notes of the session. How many of you are excited to see this tool which we have built in-house for you? Excited? So this is a custom GPT, the 10x resume hack, which is the ATS resume generator that we have created for you. How do you use that? By going to this link, which will be shared with you along with the notes of the session. So let me go ahead and show you the demo for it. So once you go to this, ATS resume generator by B10x that we have built for you, what do you need to do? Firstly, you need to enter your resume. So you can go ahead, attach your resume. So my resume is over here. I can go ahead and attach it. And it is asking to please enter the job description of the job that you are applying for as well. So what I can do, I can go ahead and find out a job. Let's say I want to apply for this prompt engineering position. So what I can do, I can simply copy the job description of this particular job that I want to apply for as a prompt engineer, and I can simply paste it over here. Once I paste it over here, I can hit a enter over here. Okay, both resume and job description entered. Now guys, my hands right here in front of all of you, what exactly is happening? It is basically analyzing the resume, it is analyzing description, and now it is evaluating the current ATS score. The current ATS score of our resume out to be that of just 32, which is very low. Guys, do you think I would have ever been shortlisted to this particular job, and I would have ever been called for interview if my ATS score is just 32 out of 100? It is not possible, right? Agree with me, it is not possible to get called for interviews when your ATS score is just 32 out of 100. Agree with me? Yes, it is simply not possible. So what is this particular tool doing? This particular tool will rewrite my entire resume and make it ATS friendly, as you can see over here. It is making it ATS friendly to improve the ATS score from that of just, what was it? It was 32, right? It has improved my ATS score to that of 88. How many of you are mind blown by this as well? From an ATS score of 32 to 88 by simply entering my resume in this particular tool and in this particular, by adding my resume and job description, I've been able to modify my complete resume to an ATS score of 88. And that is not it. If you want a PDF version of this particular resume, what do you do? So what do? You basically ask for it. Okay, you ask for it. Give me a PDF version which I can download of my new modified resume. Okay, so I ask for this. Basically, whenever I'm given a problem statement, I use AI in order to solve that. Okay, so it is writing my PDF over here in this particular canvas that you can see over here. Once it writes it in this particular canvas, what I can do, I can click on this download button and I can download resume, my ATS friendly optimized resume PDF, and you can see over here it is done for me. Okay, if I want the latex code for the same, I can go ahead and do that. I can ask for a latex code which I can copy paste in overleaf or anywhere so that I can have a latex version of the resume. So like this, I have been able to convert my boring looking, resume, my non ATS friendly resume into an ATS friendly resume. And for like if you're someone who wants it more in bullet point format, etc., etc., if you do not like this resume, what do you go about doing it? You tell it to the AI, I don't like this resume. Can you make more detailed, and can you add more bullet points to it to make it a complete one pager ATS friendly resume? So you give this sort of a prompt and it will be able to do the work for you. Basically solve the problem, which is any sort of problem that you have, with the help of AI, and AI will be able to help you with it. So this is how you make an ATS friendly resume for any sort of job where you can increase your ATS score. But guys, once you have, let's say once you have made an ATS friendly resume, how many of you would want my help? Let's say if you are getting called for interviews, how many of you want my help in getting, in clearing your interview rounds as well? How many of you want my help in clearing your interview rounds as well? Okay, finally my resume is shortlisted, Aditya, with the help of this ATS trick that you showed. Finally my resume is shortlisted, but I do not have enough confidence to crack such job interviews. I want your help in cracking such job interviews as well. So if you want my help in cracking such job interviews, tool number 8 for the day, it is ChatGPT itself. Will we use ChatGPT's normal mode? We won't do that. We'll use the voice feature inside ChatGPT in order to do something like this. So what I'll be doing, so guys, you can see over here, it has now redesigned my entire ATL as I had requested it to make it more detailed. You can see over here, I had requested it to make it more detailed and it has been able to do that for me. If you want better formatting, you can ask for a latex code and it will be able to provide you that as well. So, but now talking about interviews. So if you want to crack interviews, how do you go about doing it? Using the voice mode feature. Let me give you a demo. So I click on this voice mode feature over here. Hey, so can you act as the interviewer for this particular job description, the job of the job description that I have, pasted above? Act as the interviewer and help me actually crack this particular interview.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to step into the interviewer's shoes for the Skit.ai prompt engineer role. Here's how we can do it. I'll ask you a few typical interview style questions that relate directly to the job description you provided, and you can answer as if you're in the interview. After each answer, if you'd like feedback or tips, I'll give you some pointers. Let's start with a question that's quite likely for a prompt engineering role. Hi, Aditya. Let's dive right in. Can you walk me through a time when you had to design or refine a conversational workflow or set of prompts for an AI system? What was your approach and what challenges did you encounter? Feel free to answer in your own words.
I don't know the answer to this question. Tell me, how should I answer this question?
No worries at all. It's totally normal to feel that way. Here's a bit of guidance on how you might frame your answer. 1, use a relevant example.
How many of you are mind blown right now? How many of you feel like what exactly is happening? Truly mind blown. AMB, mind blown. Wow, wow. MB. That is superb. Guys, that is how you can practice for any sort of public speaking or any sort of interviews going forward using this particular voice mode feature of ChatGPT, and you can crack your any sort of interviews going forward with the help of particular mode. But that is not it. Okay, this was about cracking, improving your resumes. Was about cracking interviews. But still, we have not answered that one big question. Aditya, morning time to evening time, to late evening on weekdays, I'm busy with my job. Then once I come back, I'm too tired. I just have dinner, spend some time with my family, sleep. Weekends, have to spend time with friends, etc., etc. I just do not get the time to find, high paying jobs where I can apply for. I just do not get the time to find those jobs which are actually interesting to me, which are high paying, which are there in the cities which are where I want to work, etc., etc. Finding those sort of high paying jobs itself is a very big task. How many of you face this particular problem, whenever you are looking to shift to a new job, etc., etc.? Feel that this is a real pain to find good high paying jobs where you can apply for? How many of you feel real pain? Yes. So if you are feeling this particular pain, guys, here is tool number 9 for you, which is an agentic AI browser. What is the tool? It is called as Comet. How does Comet work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. Comet is a tool by Perplexity AI. Okay, it's a browser by Perplexity AI, which is an agentic AI browser. How does it work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. Guys, again, as I mentioned, all the tools that we are using is for Comet. I'll be showing you how to download Perplexity, etc. Towards the end of this session, which is a bonus from ours. Okay, so guys, what you can do, you can go to this particular browser called Comet, and what I'll do, so I want to apply high paying prompt engineering or AI jobs in Mumbai, Delhi, or Bangalore. So go to my LinkedIn and find such jobs for me. In fact, I am attaching my resume as well. Use my resume in order to apply in such jobs as well. Okay, so I've given it a prompt. Now let me attach my resume, and guys, let me give it the prompt. Okay, let me enter this prompt over here. And guys, okay, my hands right here in front of you. Let's see exactly what happens. So it has automatically opened my LinkedIn. Okay, it has automatically opened my LinkedIn. Now let's see what exactly happens. Okay, let's see what exactly happens. You can see over here my hands right here in front of all of you. Okay, it has opened my LinkedIn. Now it has already gone to the job section. Now it is searching for prompt engineering. As you can see on the top left of your screen, it is searching for prompt engineering. It has found out various sort of prompt engineering jobs which are in the market. Now let's see what it does. Now see what it does. It has been able to shortlist the area where I want to work. I want to work in the Bangalore, Mumbai, or Delhi. Now it will be entering that particular location options as well, which we have the priority that I have set. And now it will be using my resume in order to apply such jobs as well for me. How many of you are like, absolutely mind blown? Drop in the biggest boom in the chat box if you are mind blown by what exactly is happening. You can actually work in parallel. You can do whatever you want to, and this particular Comet browser will do all the work for you. It has found out job opportunities, prompt engineering job opportunities in Mumbai, and now it will use that in order to apply use my resume in order to apply for such job opportunities as well. You can see over here how it is operating just like a human would operate, and stating all the steps as well on the right hand side of your screen. Okay, all of these things being done automatically for you, so that you can just simply work on parallel. You can relax, you can spend time with your family, and this work is being done for you. Okay guys, this is the Comet browser. We'll see it after some time how it has been able to apply for jobs on our behalf as well. Okay, how amazing is that? How amazing is that? You can see now it is searching for AI engineering jobs as well, because I told it either AI based roles or prompt engineering role. Okay, I'll show it to you after some time how it is operating. Okay, now guys, how many of you want this Comet browser, this agentic AI browser for completely free? In fact, how many of you want the premium version of ChatGPT and you want the premium version of Gemini as well for completely free? How many of you want it? Me. So guys, stay tuned. We'll be sharing you how you can get Comet, ChatGPT, Gemini as well for completely free. We'll be showing it in some time how you can get all of these for completely free. We'll be telling, showing it to you. Okay, so guys, this was about Comet. Now, talking about how many of you want to see my personal assistant. Okay guys, this is an agentic AI browser which you are seeing in action, but how many of you want to build your own AI agents? In fact, let me reframe the question. How many of you want to see my personal assistant, which is not a human? It is an agentic AI employee who works 24 into 7 for me. How many of you want to see my agentic AI employee, which is a personal assistant, works 24 into 7 for me, and I can simply chat with my personal assistant who attends all meetings on my behalf, who does everything on my behalf, who sets calendar meetings on my behalf, and I just have to chat with my personal assistant over Telegram. Do this for me and my work is done. Do this for me and my work is done. How many of you feel that this would be a game changer for you? Drop C in the chat box if you feel that this would be a game changer for you. Game changer. So let me show you how it exactly works. So tool number 10 for the day, guys, it is Na10. How does Na10 work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to n8n.io. Once I go over there, I can create a free account for myself. Once I do that, okay, once I create an account for myself, I can sign in. Okay, once I sign in, I'll be able to see a screen like this where, let's just wait for a couple of seconds for the screen to pop up. Okay, I'll be able to see a screen like this where I can create new workflows. Okay, where I can create new workflows workflows right from scratch, okay, and make your individual AI agents as well. Okay, you can go ahead and make your own individual AI agents as well with the help of this. But my objective right now is to show you my personal assistant. Okay, you can see the name of this particular AI agent is Goenka Telegram triggered AI personal assistant. So basically, what do? I never open Anytin. I never open any of the tools that I'm using. I simply talk to my Telegram assistant and it does the work for me. Okay, how does it work? Let's see it with the help of a demo. Okay, let me show you my Telegram assistant. Okay, so guys, you can see my Telegram assistant, how I work with it. Okay, today I was wanting to make a detailed research report, detailed analysis on the future of jobs because AI revolution. You can see it has already done the work for me. I did not have to open ChatGPT or WhatsApp or Grok or any of the tools. I just messaged my personal assistant over Telegram and it did the analysis for me and it has been able to give the answer to me. I wanted the VLOOKUP formula for Google Sheets. It has given me VLOOKUP formula for Google Sheets. All of it done by simply messaging my personal assistant. Like this, if I want my personal assistant, okay, let's say I was sick yesterday and I was not able to attend any of the meetings. Okay, so what I'll tell my personal assistant, hey, so I was sick yesterday and was not able to attend any of the meetings. Can you give me a list of all the meetings which happened yesterday? Okay, so I give it this particular prompt, and guys, do you see this AI agent in action? Drop in action in the chat, this AI agent in action, how it is communicating between OpenAI, between Simple Memory, between my calendar, and you can see this AI agent in action, and it has already responded me with the list of all the meetings which happened. Yesterday it has given me a list of all such meetings. How many of you are mind blown? Okay, I don't have to open my Google Calendar, don't have to open anything, don't have to open anything. List of meetings, my personal assistant done for me. Okay, let's say my personal assistant, what will I just do with the list of the meetings? I want to know what happened in each meeting as well. So what I can do, I can tell my personal assistant, okay, so I want you to go through the marketing stand-up. Okay, let me reframe that thing. What I'll tell it. So tell me whatever happened in the marketing stand-up call and give me all of these points in a detailed bullet format. Okay, I can mention it detailed bullet point format. Okay, so I give it a prompt. And guys, how many of you see my agent in action once again? Can I have action in the chat box if you see my AI agent in action once again? Okay, you can see how it is moving and how the AI agent is once again in action. Okay, so we'll wait for some time for the AI agent to do certain work for us, and we'll wait for it. We'll wait for it, and we'll see that we have been able to get. Okay, guys, I don't want to show you what exactly was discussed in my marketing stand-up call, but you can see over here that it has given me my entire discussion. Okay, my entire discussion on whatever happened in my marketing stand-up call yesterday. How many of you are mind blown by that? That going forward, even if I miss any of the meetings, my detailed summary ready for me, and I don't have to ask anyone for it. Moreover, that is not it. Let's say I want to basically set up a meeting with Kachave. Okay, I want to set up a meeting with Kachave. Will I have to call Kachave and tell it find good coffee places, etc., etc.? I won't do that. What I'll tell it, I'll again ask my AI agent. Okay, I'll ask my AI agent, hey, so I want to have a physical meeting with Kachave in Park Street tomorrow at 8 p.m. So find us good coffee places and set up a calendar event in both our calendars that we are to meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. in Park Street, Kolkata. Okay, so I hit something like this. And guys, again, my agentic AI, my AI agent is in action, and it will be able to basically find out good coffee places for us, set Google Calendar events for us, and be able to communicate with Kachave on my behalf itself. I don't have to do anything on that. I just tell my personal assistant, and my work is done. Okay, my work is done. You can see the list of coffee places over here in Park Street, Kolkata, and my work is done. How many of you are mind blown by this? And it has set up the meeting. If you want directions or more cafe suggestions, just let me know, and it will be able to do the work for me. And it has set up the meeting invite with Kachave as well. How many of you are mind blown? Like, what exactly is happening? Okay, don't even have to communicate with anyone. Okay, this is like an AI employee for me, which is like a personal assistant for me, which does all of this work for me, and that too without any sort of intervention. That is how amazing this is. Okay, and guys, we have lots of more such tools and learning ahead. Before we go into more learning, more tools, how many of you feel it is important that we summarize whatever we have learned so far before we move on to more learnings? How many of you feel it is very important that we summarize whatever we have learned so far? Yes, important. Yes. Kajave, would you like to
Yes,
summarize everything?
absolutely. Folks, like we have learned lot many tools, right? So I would like to revise them before we move further ahead and do a lot of more learnings as well, right? So first of all, we saw like folks how you can use Grok to create consultant level reports in a matter of minutes, and we saw how you can use Multi to compare 500 plus AI models side by side without opening hundreds of tabs. One of the most useful tool. We saw how you can type anything without without putting finger on keyboard by just speaking. It also gets your Indian accent, and that's whisper flow. We saw one of my favorite tools, Notebook LM, where we created podcast and where we consume knowledge like a ninja. After that, we saw how you can create any kind of image or any kind of creative by using Gemini. We saw how you can create website in just matter of minutes, right from UI UX to front end to back end by using Gemini. After that, we created entire application in just at zero cost in just 2 minutes by using our Google AI Studio. And we saw how you can analyze your data by using Julius AI. We saw how you can create your ATS friendly resume by using our custom GPT of ATS resume generator. And we saw how you can practice for your interview by using voice mode of ChatGPT. And finally, we saw how you can use Comet to apply on automation, and not only that, how you can use Comet for doing your agentic work. And we created our own personal agentic AI employee by using N10, right? So as a result of learning these things, Ishita Pant, one of my students, got 38% salary hike, and right now she is working in her dream company. One of my student, Anil Maharana, got 123% salary hike, and right now he's working in Salesforce because of the kind of learning of the future, right? Now, do you understand what is true potential of artificial intelligence in your day-to-day tasks? Folks, now do you understand how AI can easily take over most of your work and how you will be out of job if you do not master it? Now, do you see why prompt engineers who have skill of talking to AI are getting paid upward of 39.3 LP in India itself? Now, do you realize how it is important to master the most in-demand technologies, not just in order to survive, but grow exponentially in your career and get salary increment that you always wanted? If your answer to all of this question is yes, drop in biggest yes in the chat box. Now, folks, do you realize why it is important for anyone who has computer in their job to learn AI and to implement AI? Yes, 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 yes. Crazy, crazy. Absolutely crazy energy. All right, folks, that's not me saying it. People who are not able to adopt AI, this is their future, right? Mark Zuckerberg, CEO and founder of Meta, of Facebook, of Instagram, of WhatsApp, he said that AI is doing level of mid-level engineer this year itself, right? So he's already suggesting like mid-level engineers he's not going to hire because AI is already doing that work. Founder of Salesforce, no company for Salesforce founder said that he's not going to hire anyone because of the AI productivity gains. Imad Mustaq, who is founder of Stability AI, he said that AI is better than any Indian outsourced programmer. This is happening. This happened in 2025, and right now we are in 2026. Just imagine how crazy the progress is, right? After that, we are seeing hundreds and hundreds of articles like forever layoffs. Disengage for some and pay bumps for other. Disengagement for people who can't use AI and pay bump for the people who can use AI. 3 in 10 companies are planning to replace their employees with AI in 2026 survey finds, right? So even in there are ads like this, stop hiring humans, and this is era of AI employees, right? So these are the kind of ads right now started popping up in San Francisco, right? We can see AI will take 4 out of 5 jobs, and we can see results of this right now itself right in front of us. AMD laid off 4% of their workforce, Microsoft laid 1,500 of their employees, Dell fired 12,500 of, you name the company, they have either in one way fired or laid off or like restructured their teams in recent times, right? And not only just startups, even established companies, even old companies, even IT companies, everyone in on the bandwagon because AI is the fourth industrial revolution and everyone wants to be on the front. Everyone wants to cut their cost, right? Intel cut 15,000 jobs, right? How AI revolution is driving 2 lakh 2 lakh layoffs on Wall Street, right? Even finance professionals are not safe, right? Why? Because you can see AI has very improved in past 3-4 years, right? In 2022 it was just like a cool party trick, like just for writing some jokes or having some fun, but right now it is actually doing economically important value. Right now it is actually able to derive economically importance, right? So MIT study finds that AI can already replace 11.7% of US workforce, right? 11.7%, every 1 in 10 job is already going to be lost because of AI right now in USA. Just imagine how good AI has become. If you're like, I'm not from IT background, I don't have coding, I don't have data analysis, I don't have testing, I'm safe. No, my dear friend, Finance professional, 2 lakh finance jobs are going to be lost. Marketing, 95% of marketing professionals are going to lose their job. Legal and paralegal, doctors, everyone is at the threat of AI. If you don't adopt, you are going to become dinosaur of upcoming century. And if you feel like, Aditya, I'm a managing director, I'm a CEO, I'm a vice president, my job is safe. No, my dear friend, a major Chinese gaming company replaced their CEO with AI, right? And it is going good for them. NetDragon Websoft replaced their CEO with AI and it's going good for them. Just imagine if CEO can be replaced with AI, what is going to happen with entry level jobs and mid managers, right? That's the reality of 2026, right? So we are an entire generation of people who are working in jobs which are not going to exist without AI in next 12 to 15 months. This is not even 12 to 15 months right now itself. In beginning of 2026 itself, if you don't have knowledge of AI, you are not going to be relevant for upcoming job force, right? So if you try to compete with AI, you are going to lose, right? If you try to compete with AI, you will lose. Why? Because AI is smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. Right? We saw how AI can create really, really good quality presentation in just a matter of 10 seconds, where consultant will be charging 30 LPA, 40 LPA. We saw how AI can generate any kind of code in just a matter of 1-2 minutes, where a developer with 1 year of experience will charge 12 LPA. AI is right now smarter, faster, and cheaper than you. If you try to compete with it, you are going to lose. That's the reality. But the best part, you don't have to compete with AI. Do we have to compete with AI? No, we don't. Right? If you try to work with AI, you will win. We have to work with AI. Right? Why? Because AI won't replace you directly. A person using AI, right? ChatGPT won't work on itself. They need a person who can make them work really, really efficiently. They need an upskilled person in AI who can make all of these tools work efficiently, who can create automations, who is eligible for job market of the future, right? So AI is not going to replace you directly. A person using AI will. So you have to become that person who is using AI and who is replacing others who is not using AI, right? That's what is happening in 2026, right? 78 million new AI powered jobs being created for a person who uses AI. That's not me saying it, that is said by World Economic Forum, that 7.8 crore jobs are going to be there for people who can use AI, right? Niti Aayog is saying that $2 trillion in right now India's GDP is $4 trillion. Half of India's GDP is going to be added in India again by 2035 just because of AI. Just imagine who is going to become richest when this new money is going to come in India. People who know how to work with AI, people who are proficient at AI, people who are working in the field of AI, right? So that is what is happening around us, and everywhere in the entire world, people who are equipped with AI knowledge, they are getting the advantage. They are going on the front. They are becoming the managers. They are becoming the CEOs of the companies, right? So old software developers used to write codes manually, debug manually, and after that spend their entire time setting up environments. But AI powered software developers, they have AI to do half of their work as their co-pilot. They write code using AI, they debug using AI, and they automate their environment setup as well using AI. As a result, one AI powered software developer is able to do job of 5 old software developers. That's in 2026, right? Old data analysts used to take hours of time to clean the data, analyze the spreadsheet. After that, put all of these formulas. But new AI powered data analysts can clean the data using AI, their data synthesis, and they can generate comprehensive reports by using AI. We just saw like Julius, it is just one of the tool and tip of the iceberg, right? But a data analyst equipped with AI can work as much as 5 old data analysts. That's the power of AI, right? After that, for old finance professionals used to prepare reports manually, track expenses, analyze spreadsheet, everything manually. But new finance professional, they have their agents and they have created processes where AI is helping them reduce their 90% of the workload. As a result, one AI powered finance professional is able to do work of 5 old finance professionals. And same thing is happening across DevOps, MLOps, cloud engineers, product and project management, supply chain and business operations, digital marketing, engineering and manufacturing, teaching, education and research, graphic designing, product designing and UI UX, HR and recruitment, healthcare professionals, content, social media, and legal compliance and sales and business development. Everyone who is using AI in all of this field, one person is able to do work of 5 people. Because of that, one person is getting high salary hike, and other rest of the 4 people are getting laid off. That is the reality of 6, right? So since you are in this workshop, I want you to think how you could be that one who has the job and get exponential salary hikes, and not rest 4 who are going to lose their job, right? Are you committed to become that one person who is going to be upskilled in AI, who is going to have all the knowledge, who is going to get salary hike, who is going to be committed to their career, not among the 4 people who is going to just wait for that pink slip? Are you guys committed for learning AI and implementing? Yes. Absolutely love this energy, right? And you can see like whatever I'm saying, it's backed by data. Exponential 50 to 60% salary hikes are for the employees who with AI skills. That's not me saying it. That is said by AWS research. Amazon Web Services research said that 54% salary hike is on an average for people who have AI skill. Not only that, employers are willing to pay premium for AI skilled workers. Survey finds, right? 2 in 5 employees received pay hike due to AI, right? 40% of employees are getting pay hike only because they have AI skills. Learning how to use AI could boost your pay by 25%, study finds. This is by CNN Business. So these are the kind of reports right now, right around us, and you can see by yourself as well, your colleague who can use AI. Right now he got promoted and you are reporting to them, right? That is what is happening in job market in 2026, right? So now do you understand why you should learn AI? For any work that you do on your computer, is irrespective of your profession, your age, or your industry. Folks, now do you understand why you need to use AI? If you use computer, whatever you do on computer, why you need to use AI? Doesn't matter what profession you have, what age you have, what industry you have. Yes, 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 absolutely. So now, folks, biggest question. Now, who is committed? Who would like to learn all of this, about AI directly from us, become an AI-powered working professional, and ultimately grow exponentially on career? Drop in biggest question in the chat box if you are excited to learn everything that you need to know about AI, get upskilled, get that exponential salary hike, and live away from AI anxiety. Yes, 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 absolutely, yes. Love this energy, love this energy. So folks, if you are absolutely committed, I have one of my biggest kept secret, which is our AI Career Accelerator Inner Circle program. This program comes with a 100% guarantee. So what is this program? So folks, you are going to master everything, latest technology of AI. You are going to master everything that you need to know about AI for 2026, and in order to become irreplaceable in the job market, and in order to get minimum of 40% salary hike, right? As a part of this program, you are going to master and get certified officially by us and by Microsoft, while mastering most in-demand technology of the present and for the AI-driven future. And best part, you do not require any kind of prior knowledge. You do not require any kind of coding, tech, or any kind of prior knowledge in order to master and get certified and get that career growth in your life, right? As a part of this program, we are going to build your portfolio so good, just like an Ivy League executive MBA program, right? Recruiters are going to chase you because of your portfolio. We are going to build your portfolio so good that you are going to build automation, you are going to build apps. Not only that, you are going to build management frameworks by using AI. And it is going to look so good on your resume that recruiters are going to chase you. You don't have to chase recruiters, right? As a part of this program, you are going to get guaranteed 40% salary hike. 3,231 of my previous batch students achieved within 6 months of joining this Inner Circle program. And this program comes with 100% guarantee. And as a part of this program, you are going to get high paying job, which is more than 18 LPA with our 100% guaranteed in-house job assistance, right? How does it work? So we have lots and lots of vice president HRs, HR directors, right, who are connected with us. They know our students, know skills of the future, and there is a huge demand for these skills but not enough supply. So they give us these job openings and we give these job openings to our students, right? That's how we provide our guaranteed in-house job assistance, right? So now I told you, you are going to get this output, and this program comes with 100% guarantee. So what is this guarantee? So folks, after mastering skills from the program, right now my students are working in Amazon, Google, Accenture, Meta. You name them, and say 99.9% chances my students are working there at salary packages more than 18 LPA, right? So you can see a countless number of my students, 50% salary hike, 175% salary hike, 56%, 70% salary hike. If I show you list, I have more than 3,000 success stories of my students giving me video testimonials of what results they got because of the program. Because of that, they have rated me 4.7 out of 10,000 odd reviews that I have, right? When you learn and implement learnings from the inner circle program, either you are going to get minimum of 40% salary appraisal in your job with an upgraded designation in next 6 months, or you are going to get a better high paying salary package than your current job in upcoming 6 months. Let's say your company is not giving you 40% salary hike and designation upgrade, then you are going to get a better job in another company in next 6 months. Or I do not want your money at all. You're just not going to get refund, but I'm going to give you 200% money back. If you don't get one of these two outcomes after learning and implementing from the program, I do not want your money at all. You are going to get 200% money back if you don't get one of these two outcomes, right? So this inner circle program has 4 key components. What are these 4 key components? One, who absolutely loved today's workshop format? Who absolutely loved today's workshop format? Me. Love this, love this. All right. So folks, just like today's workshop, we are going to have live coachings on weekends, full of energy, full of top 1% mentors in this entire world are going to teach you all of this on weekends, just like today's workshop, right? I know life happens. Sometimes you might not be having time on weekend. Sometimes you might miss the class. Do not worry about that. You are going to get recordings of all the live classes available 24/7 on your dashboard, right? Along with the notes of the program, along with notes of the class. right? Not only that, you are going to get incredible bonuses, tools, softwares for absolutely free along with the program. You are going to get guaranteed 100% job or higher salary assistance, and the best part of the about it, you do not require any kind of prior experience, knowledge, or background in order to get all of these results, because right now AI is the future. AI has not started for past 50 years. The generative AI, it has just started in past 2 years, right? So if you learn and if you implement, you can easily rise to the top, right? So who is this inner circle program for? You must be having this question, Aditya. I want to enroll, but now I need to understand, is this for me, right? If you are a working professional, right? If you are a working professional who is wanting to get minimum of 40% salary appraisal in your current company with better designation, right? Your company cannot simply give you 40% salary. I can expect you to work on same designation. Let's say you're a manager, you're going to become a senior manager. If you're associate vice president, you are going to become a vice president, right? You're going to get a minimum of 40% salary with upgraded designation. If you're a working professional, if you want that, then this program is absolutely for you. If you're a working professional who is wanting to get a 18 LPA plus job in next 6 months via our guaranteed in-house job assistance, this program is absolutely for you. If you are a freelancer or business owner who is wanting to 2x their income by using AI, then this program is absolutely for you. If you are a student who is wanting to start their career at 10 LPA plus salary package, this program is for you. And if you are anyone who is using computer in today's day and age, then this program is absolutely for you, right? So now you must be having this question, Aditya, what is this blueprint? How can you assure so much results? Like, I need to understand what I'm going to learn. I need to have that blueprint. Drop in blueprint in the chat box, folks, if you want exact blueprint of the program, what we are going to learn and how we are going to learn, what we are going to get certified in. Blueprint. Wow, crazy energy, absolutely. So I would like to request Goenka sharing the exact blueprint with you.
Okay, guys, superb. Guys, as Kajavi mentioned, this particular program is for working professionals, is for students, is for freelancers and business owners. Basically, for anyone who uses a computer today's date and age, this particular program is an essential for them. And how are people achieving these sort of results with the help of this program? By basically what is covered in this particular program. Let me go ahead and explain to you what is covered in this particular program. Guys, firstly, you don't need any sort of prior knowledge or experience or anything required to be a part of the program. So firstly, we'll be learning the number one skill of this particular century, where what it is prompt engineering. We'll be learning the A to Z of prompt engineering, how to talk to AI. I will be learning it because prompt engineering will be the highest paying AI job, not according to me, according to the World Economic Forum, it will be the high paying AI job, and that is why we'll be learning all about it in module number one. Guys, prompt engineers in India are getting paid an average salary of 9.3 LPA with a range of 15.3 LPA to 104.9 LPA. Basically, salary of up to 1.55 crores. That is what prompt engineers are getting in India. And via this module, we have like Ramnath ji, Gaurav Sisodia, Darshan, Anju ji, who have been able to get jobs as prompt engineers. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to module number two, which is all about fundamentals of generative AI ecosystem and building a mindset of an AI. We'll be learning about MCPs, about memories and power of RAG, about how to run locally hosted LLMs, all of this in the second modules. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the third module, which is all about research work using AI, client work using AI, project work using AI, in order to learn how to use AI in order to do all of this work, so that you do not have to spend time on weekends or late nights doing this particular work. Via this module, we have people like Sudeshna ji, who says that the impact has been unbelievable. Not only did I manage to do all of this in such a short time, but I also received an extra bonus for being the best new joiner in my company. While working on all of this, I also secured 2 new online clients by showcasing my AI powered social media and creative work. This has allowed me to earn almost double my salary and 5x more than what I entered in your class, all just within 3 weeks of joining the program. So this is what Sudeshna ji was able to do with the help of this program. And guys, with that, we would have completed phase 1.1, which is AI fundamentals and ecosystem mastery. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.2, which is AI product building, storytelling, and analytics, where firstly, we'll be learning how to build AI powered apps and websites even without having any sort of coding knowledge. Yes, guys, we'll be learning how AI in order to create websites, in order to create apps which can be used by everyone in your office. Imagine being that person in your office which has made websites and apps for everyone in the office. So like you become the go-getter person in the office. Everyone reaches out to you for any sort of work, and that is this at that point of time, the amount of power you will have in your office will be completely unparalleled. So that is what we'll be learning in the fourth module. Once we do, we'll be moving on to fifth module, which is workflow automation, so automate day-to-day office work. Okay, so like 80% of your day-to-day office work can actually be automated if you set up workflow automations for it. Okay, and that is exactly what we'll be learning in this module, how to automate your day-to-day office work so that you can like actually save 80% of your time while doing day-to-day office work. We'll be using make.com for this. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to sixth module, which is about a software which is used by 1.5 billion people every single day. What am I talking about? I am talking about Microsoft Excel. Will we learn like basic Microsoft Excel or advanced Microsoft Excel? That is not the case. We'll be learning basic to advanced Excel, but with the help of AI. How to do data analysis, how to do automate and visual data effortlessly, all of it with the help of AI inside Microsoft Excel. Because via this, we have people who have been able to reduce 27 hours per month of effort to just 14 hours per month. Custom Excel reports made in 14 minutes resulted in better salary appraisals. AI and automation did up to 65% of the total work without any sort of manual intervention. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, because if you are someone who wants to rise up the hierarchy, if you want to become a VP in your company, a AVP in your company, a director in your company, a manager in your company, you should learn how to do good PowerPoint presentations, how to create good PowerPoint presentations, how to present like a pro and have the good storytelling skills as well. All of this we'll be learning in this seventh module, via which we have people who have been able to get shortlisted in Accenture and got placed in Bosch Bangalore as well. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to the next module, via which you'll be able to convert boring looking raw data into beautiful looking interactive dashboards and interactive visualizations with the help of Power BI. Will we learn it in a normal way? Not at all. We'll be learning it with the help of AI. No prior knowledge required, via which boring looking raw data can be converted into beautiful looking interactive dashboards like this, where let's say if you click over here, if you click California over here, everything in your dashboard gets converted to that of just California. And every manager in the world, every company in the world loves to look at interactive dashboards like this. You'll be learning it right from scratch, via which we have people who have been able to impress us, got a job in Capgemini as an analyst, got 23% salary appraisal, which was unheard of last year. And there are people who who have gotten jobs of Power BI developer, gotten 65% hike with the help of this particular module itself. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.2. We move on to phase 1.3, which is about agentic AI agents and autonomous systems. Like we saw an agentic AI system, like my personal assistant, an agentic AI employee. Like that, you can build agentic AI employees for any sort of work you are doing. Okay, you could belong from any background, any profession, like you could be from any industry, you could be having any number of years of experience. Okay, you could be in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you could be in your 20s or 30s as well. You can build agentic AI employees for yourself. Okay, we'll be learning all about it in this particular module. You'll be learning how to build your own personal assistant. You'll be learning how to build AI powered customer support agent with RAG. You'll be able to build voice agents as well. Like Hey Siri is there, Hey Alexa is there. You will be able to build your own voice agents to be able to do any sort of work that you have via this particular module, via which we have people like Keval R. Thakkar who got 300% salary hike. 300% salary hike in just 2 months with the help of this particular module itself. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.4, which is about being career ready with the help of AI. How you can become career ready. So, firstly, we'll be learning how to build your personal brand and optimize your LinkedIn profile with the help of AI. Because once you build your personal brand, recruiters start reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to recruiters. How to do all of this with the help of AI? That is what we'll be learning in the 10th module. Then we'll be where we'll be learning a skill which is not taught by any school, any college, not by any job. Nowhere you are taught something like this. What is this? Is a module where you will be learning about salary negotiation with the help of AI. Okay, how you can negotiate your salary in order to earn 40% salary hike. You'll be learning all about that. You'll be learning how to find those hidden job opportunities which are not there in Monster, which are not there in in Naukri.com, which are not there in LinkedIn. Nowhere you find such job opportunities. But how do you find it? We'll be learning in this particular module. Once we do this, we'll be we have people like Ramiz was able to crack a job in Deloitte with no coding background. Among 5,000 plus was able to do something like this. Once we do this, we'll be moving on to phase 1.5, which is about AI branding strategy and leadership. Yes, AI branding strategy and leadership, where firstly we'll be learning about AI powered image and video creation for personal brand building in order to unlock the power of AI to create and optimize content. Yes, guys, in order to build a personal brand, you of course need to create images and videos for yourself. So how do you do that with the help of AI? You can create these sort of posters and the sort of posters which Kachavi showed to you in today's session. Along with that, guys, tell me which particular language this reel is in. Okay, this video, tell me which language this is in.
एआई एजंट्स बनाऊ सिरियसली એટલું હાર્ડ નથી તું તશે જો કે તમે કોમ્પ્લેક્સ કોડ વગર એક માઇન્ડ બ્લોઇંગ એજન્ટ બનાવો ચાલો સાથે મળીને બ્રેકડાઉન કરીએ કે આખરે એઆઈ એજન્ટ
Tell me which language is this?
અરે ના
This is Gujarati, right? This is Gujarati. What about this? What about this?
मी बिना कॉम्प्लेक्स कोडचा वापर करून एक माइंड ब्लोइंग एजंट तयार करू शकता चला एकत्र ब्रेकडाउन करूया
This is Marathi. This was Marathi. What about this?
एक माइंड ब्लोइंग एजंट बना सकते हैं काम करते हैं
And this is Hindi. Guys, all of these three reels, what if I tell you that all of these three videos are completely AI generated? Yes, Kach, not even here when these videos were shot. Video, audio, all the languages, Marathi, Gujarati, Hindi, all of this completely AI generated. Drop in a MB in the chat box if you're mind blown by this, that all of these three videos are completely AI generated. And what if I tell you that in this particular module, you will how to create such videos with your own face or with anyone's face. Okay, with anyone's face, you will be learning how to create your own avatar, via which you can do all of these sort of cool sort of. Okay, so you'll be learning all of this in this particular module, where you will be able to create videos like this with your own avatar or with anyone's avatar. Once we do, moving on to the 13th module, which is about business communication with the help of AI, how to communicate better to your employees, to your peers better with the help of AI. We'll be learning in this module, via which we have people like Krishna Chaitanya Bhamidipati ji, who got 100% hike more than his current job, that too in Oracle, with the help of this particular module. Then we'll be moving on to the 14th module, which is about AI ROI and strategy to turn what you have built into business impact. So if you build any sort of AI, you want to implement it in your company, you will need to show it to your management, to your peers, what is the ROI of this particular project, what is the strategy behind it, and how to make that ROI AI ROI deck. We'll be learning all about it in this particular. Once we do this, we we have people like Avinash Gupta, who's a senior engineer at Nagaro. After a 2+ year career gap, he was able to get a job. In fact, he has posted about us in LinkedIn as well. You can see over here, new beginnings at Nagaro. I'm excited to share, I've officially joined Nagaro as a senior engineer, and he has specially thanked B10X, me, Kachave, all of us for us to be able to help him do that. Okay. Then we have people like then comes the next module, which is AI and leadership and team management. Because guys, tell me what is the number of people you manage in your team? If you are someone who manages a team of 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, whatever the case is, if you are someone who manages a team in today's days, you need to use AI for it. You need to become an AI leader in your company. You need to become an AI team manager in your company. So how do you do that? How do you start the help of AI? How do you make decisions with the help of AI? And how do you become an AI powered leader? That is what we'll be learning in this particular module. Once we do this, we would have completed phase 1.5 and all every learning that we have in phase 1 to become an AI generalist. Once we do that, we'll be moving on to phase 2, where we'll be building a capstone project. Yes, guys, we'll be building a capstone project because it's the capstone phase. you will be in this phase, you will pick real world problem statements and build production ready AI powered solutions from concept to deployment, guided by specialist mentors and live check. Apply product building, automation, agents, analytics, and storytelling to create polished, showcase worthy projects for portfolios, clients. So, all of this capstone project you will be building in this capstone phase, which is phase two. And guys, once we complete phase two, okay, once we have learned everything in phase one and did projects in phase two, we'll be moving on to phase three, which is the specialization phase. Yes, it is the application phase or the specialization phase where you will learn how to apply AI in your own profession, in your own industry itself. Yes, you will be learning how to apply everything that you have learned in your own profession, in your own industry. Okay, so you can choose whichever profession industry you belong to. Guys, drop in a me in the chat box. Okay, drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who is a software. Okay, drop in a me in the chat box if you are someone who is a software developer, because you will be learning in the you can choose whichever the industry is for you. You will be learning how to apply AI as a software developer. You will be learning how to apply AI as a DevOps, MLOps, as a cloud engineer, as a QA test engineer. Keep on dropping in a me in the chat box to whichever profession you belong to, because you'll be learning how to apply AI in your own profession. Okay, keep on dropping in a me when your profession pops up. Okay, as a data analyst, as a data scientist, as a data engineer, okay, as a financial analyst, as a bank manager, as a graphic designer, as a product designer, as a UI UX designer, as a digital marketer, or as a marketer if you are into advertising. Okay, as a product manager, as a project manager, as an educator, as an edtech professional, as a teacher, or as a professor. Okay, as an engineer, if you are into civil engineering, electrical engineering, any sort of chemical engineer, if you are an engineer, you will learn how to apply AI as an engineer. You will learn how to apply AI as a supply chain, logistics, and operational operations professional. You will learn how to apply it as a social media manager and as a content creator. You will learn how to apply it as a sales and business development associate. You will learn how to apply it as a customer support agent, as a success agent. You will learn how to apply it as a healthcare administrator. You will learn how to apply it as a HR and recruiter. You learn how to, if you are into legal services and compliances, all of these white collar professions, you in phase 3 you will be learning how to apply AI in your own profession. Okay, in your own profession, in your, how do you use AI, apply AI to become the 10x version of yourself, an AI employee. You will be learning all about it in phase 3. And guys, once you do this, you would have completed phase 2, phase 3, and you would like phase 1, as we call it, the AI generalist phase. You would have become a generalist. You would become, have done projects on it in phase 2, and then in phase 3 you would become a specialist as well, where you will be learning how to apply AI in your own profession industry to become a super employee of your own company, in your own industry, in your own profession. Okay, guys, with the help, once you do all of this, you would be getting certified as well for the AI Career Accelerator program. And guys, our certificate is recognized by DPIIT Startup India, and by it's an ISO registered certificate as well. And if you feel you will be getting only one such certificate, guys, that is not the case. Not one, not two, not five, but you will be getting 22 certificates in one single program itself. 22 such certificates in one single program. Imagine how your resume will look like after the program. Imagine how your LinkedIn profile will look like after the program. 22 certificates in the world of AI. Hardly any of your peer would have that. Okay, and you will also be getting certified as a Microsoft certified global expert. Only one out of 40,000 people in the world have this certification, the top 0.003%. And you can get certified as a Microsoft Office specialist, PowerPoint associate, as a Power BI data analyst, as a Microsoft specialist, Excel, and certified associate as well. Okay, guys, this is the exact program via which we people like Vikash Mofe, who works at LX, got salary jumped to 18 lakhs with the help of this particular program. You can go ahead and find these people on LinkedIn as well. Vikash Mofe, we have people like Hitesh Arora, who is an instructional designer who got a 80% salary hike with the help of this program. People like Aman Bansal got 85% salary hike from 30 LPA to 50 LPA with the help of this program. People like Chaitra C, who after a 7 month career gap landed a 9 LPA job. After a 7 month career gap, she was able that. People like Tushar Gupta, who got a role as an AVP role in Citibank with the help of this program. People like Nishan Sawan, who after unemployment got a role as a general managerial position at a BMW dealership with a great salary. People like Van Sharma, who got a 50% salary hike with the help of this program. People like S. Karthik, who landed a 20 LPA job in Tech Mahindra after 1 year with the help of this program. People like Manish Trivedi, who is a CA, a chartered accountant, who says that his weeks of work has been reduced to just a couple of days with the help of this particular program. His workload has been cut by 80% as a chartered accountant, as a finance professional. And there are so many such people. The list goes on and on and on. You can see over here, as soon as people complete the program, they fill this particular Google sheet with their name, with their success, and with their video testimonial as well. Guys, who gives video testimonials? People who get results. People like Ramnath got promoted 2 times just 2 months after learning prompt engineering. People like Prasanna, who got 45% salary hike with the help of this program. People like Kalyan, who got 52% salary hike at the age of 56. Guys, age is just a number. You could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s. With the help of AI, by applying AI in your work, by being an AI leader, you can actually earn these sort of salary hikes while your peers are getting laid off. You can actually get salary hikes of 52%. Got a job as a 20 at 26 LPA as a prompt engineer. 40% salary hike, 60% salary hike from 8 LPA to 28 LPA with the help of this program. 50 to 60% of his time saved. Got a salary hike of more than 2x. Salary package of 44 LPA with the help of this program, and the list goes on and on. That is not it. Okay, these people give us video testimonials, which you can find over here. Okay, I'll attach this particular playlist link with your note with the notes of this particular workshop as well. You can go through all of these testimonials. How I got a 45% salary hike with the help of this program. From Big Four to corporate role, 2 offers and 20% hike with the help of this program. How I got a 40% salary hike with the help of this program. For how I switched to IT after 8 month career gap. How this supply chain manager got promoted using AI. 40%